Alright everybody, welcome to the wonderful Baron Bus Thursday extravaganza right here on twitch.tv/rivalcastmedia. I am your host, Baron Von Ghost, who the gentleman who will be playing this evening. Tonight's game, I've decided, with as good as Dying Light has been, there is an absolute plethora of people that are playing this freaking game. So I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and switch things up a little bit this week, and we're going to go and play one of my favorite horror games ever. I mean ever, that I've ever played. The one that I've talked so much on my show, Ghost in the Podcast, about being absolutely in love with.
Connected.
So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is this evening we are going to be doing, we're going to be playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That's right, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I know it's a game that's been out for a little while, but it is, in my personal opinion, one of the best games that's ever been made that falls into the horror genre.
Switched.
So we're definitely going to be going ahead and doing that this evening.
Channel switched.
You're going to be hearing some stuff in the background. That is our TeamSpeak 3 server. That's because the way I do things, for those of you that are new to the Ghost in the Podcast, especially the Baron's Bust, is I like to have people join us on our TeamSpeak 3 server to go ahead and add their own commentary, their own feedback, their own kind of back and forth with me right here while we go ahead and play this game this evening. Pretty much anything's on the table. They will try to mess with me. They will use sound effects. They'll do all sorts of stuff to go ahead and make this experience that much more frightening for me, as well as for you, if you're getting really into this game. I also happen to have a couple of people that play this game with me. You will know them they kind of make their presence known very obviously. They kind of come out on their own.
One of them is Bat Orc, and he tends to talk like this.
And then, of course, there's Meatwad, who is really excited about tonight's game because he's heard so many good things about it, and he's never played it before. And he likes to refer to himself in the third person because he understands that only badasses actually talk like that.
So you're going to have them join us as well to go ahead and play this evening. For those of you that are watching, you can also go ahead and interact with on chat, on the Twitch chat. I have it set up on my little iPad right here. My eyesight isn't exactly great, so I might go ahead and flub some lines, which apparently is popular reading for many people, from what I'm told. Alright, so here it goes. We're going to go ahead and boot up the game now. And let's see, while this is booting up, Genghis John is saying Baron is late. No shit. We're Ghost in the Podcast here, or Rivalcast Media Show. We're always late, but not by much. Did you remind me not to share game mods then? Something added spiders the size of dogs that spit fire into my TeamSpeak TS3 game. Ooh, not happy about that one. Well, if he's going to be on CST, the RCM Genghis, we're always late. See, there you go. Where there goes my game for Hot Pepper Challenge. I was going to play and the Baron recommended it. Also, I almost survived the entire hour of Slender without dying. Well, that is good, Sammy Asa, and just because I am playing this game tonight does not mean that you cannot play for your Hot Pepper Challenge, because it is exciting and this game is hard. So it's definitely worth playing. For those of you that are watching this live, please let me know how the audio sound is coming through on the game. Amnesia is a little bit of an older game, so it doesn't always, the sound doesn't always translate pretty well. Also, when I play, I drink. I drink beer. I like to get drunk while I play. So here are the rules for what's going to happen when I have to drink. Well, obviously, if I die, I have to drink. If I scream like a woman, I have to drink. That pretty much about covers it, because that'll be a lot of drinking just with those two right there. Tonight I am drinking Angry Orchard's Green Apple Hard Cider. Yeah, I understand it's not exactly the classic beer. Unfortunately, I am out, so I'll have to go ahead and restock. So let's start a new game and get this baby rolling. Shinzon's like, fourth wall, you're breaking the fourth wall. I always break the fourth wall.
Your fourth wall's got nothing on me.
Oh, my t-shirt, or not my t-shirt, my hoodie that my wife, Baroness, made for me, who's my co-host and goes in the podcast.
Forget.
Says Cthulhu.
Mustn't be forgotten.
Go on, plot line.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
Mayfair. What have I done?
What if I see mid drifts, says Sammy Asa? Well, then you have to take a drink stand. We also do riff tracks for different horror movies every so often. Actually, tomorrow night we're going to be doing one since it's Friday the 13th. We're going to be doing a Friday the 13th movie. And we made a drinking game where every time you see a girl's midriff, or anybody's midriff, you have to take a drink. And Jason X would be shocked at how many fucking midriffs are in that movie. Oh, with the whole fucking and gaming and all that fun stuff, listener discretion advised, that kind of crap. You guys know. Alright. So we're now waking up in the mansion. Getting control now. The other reason why I chose to play Amnesia: The Dark Descent is because so many people that have been listening to the show for a long time have never played this game before. They've never heard anything we have to educate them because this is by far one of my favorites. Alright, so we're now up and around. I have to remember what all my controls are. Alright, hold on. We got to reset controls here because it reset mine and I don't like that. Alright, input. Mouse sensitivity. Let's move up. Let's see. Forward is E. Backward is D. Right is R. Left. Oh, wait, that's... stop it. W. Lean right will be T. Lean left will be Q. Run will be the right mouse because you're going to be doing a lot of running. That's movement. Actions. To throw, we'll do middle mouse. Interact, we have left mouse. Rotate. You don't really do as much rotating in this game. So rotating's not that big a deal. Lantern is F. You're going to need the lantern. Inventory, journal, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're good. Okay, okay. These are the settings that I usually use for games like this, so they're just kind of what I'm used to. Alright, let's just go ahead and explore here. Now when you open doors, you have to actually click and move the mouse. Tinder. You can use that to light candles throughout the game. Now when you're moving around, ladies and gentlemen, you're exploring, close doors behind you because the monsters will at times show up randomly. And if they see you, you are all shades of fucked. So you want to make sure that you are taking precautions where you can. And search everything. One of the things I noticed about this game that I like the most at the very beginning is the ambient background noise. There we go. Okay, so we got to throw a button. Okay, nothing here. Oh, my guy's getting dizzy. My guy's getting dizzy. He's been drinking too. Can we get out the door? Ah, that's a big fat no. Alright. See? Ambiance. Love it! In this game, there is no combat. When the monsters show up, you run and you hide, and that's all you do. This early stage in the game, so the monsters don't usually show up yet.
I'm throwing everything! I'm mad as hell!
Okay, anyway. Okay, so let's head back out into the hall.
So, when do I get to play?
You know the rule, Meatwad. When I die, you get a turn to play.
Yeah, but what if you don't die? Then I'm sitting here the entire time with nothing to do.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem, Meatwad.
That is why I go and patrol Orc Gotham, because there are so many things to do out there, and I never get a turn to play even when you guys do die.
Yeah, sounds like someone has a bad case of the ambulance. Maybe we should call it for you. You know, doo 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 doo. Wah, 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 wah.
Stop mocking me, meat thing!
That happens frequently, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is screaming. Alright, the screen's kind of dark. Can you guys see this okay on the stream? Because I can go ahead and change the brightness settings if it makes it easier. God, I love the detail. Now I gotta realize I gotta wait like 2 minutes for you guys to actually hear because of the delay. Search. Open. Open. Nope, nothing in there. Okay. Now things you can interact with will start glowing, much like that. Oh, if you're in the dark too long, the game starts to mess with you. I will show you that if you look at the wall here. Yeah, it's good. Sound is a tad hot. Let me see what I can do about the sound. Master volume at 2. Wow, it's almost as low as I can possibly go, so unfortunately we're just going to have to suffer through it. If it gets too bad, then I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Ooh, look at these pictures. Whoa! I hate when it does that.
Beware! When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light.
And let me show you my inventory screen. This is your health right here. This is your sanity meter that will let you know pretty much how close to being screwed you are. The more red this gets, the more insane you get. The more insane you get, either the monsters will notice you or your character will actually die. Up here is your tinder boxes. This is what you can use to light different candles and torches along the way. This is where you can go ahead and keep track of your oil for your lantern. And this is your journal where you go ahead and keep logs and story tidbits and yada 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 that go along with that. And then obviously in the center here, items you pick up that you're going to have to use. We're heading down. Boing.
Monster can get me up here.
Alright, we have cleared the first area.
Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. We made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of the family.
Yeah, here we go.
Witnessing unsettled events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress.
Now, when you make progress, the screen will actually light up blue, so you know that you're getting some of your sanity back. Ooh. All these bugs are showing up because my character has a little bit of a sanity issue.
Smash him! Smash him!
Get the screaming going on in the background. And if people aren't entertained by this, I suppose we could always go back to Dying Light if people really want me to. Alright, so we got some tinder boxes. I don't want to see anything else in here. I need to find a lantern. Lantern! Alright. You gotta be careful because you hear footsteps and stuff moving throughout the house. You never know what's gonna be coming up on you. Tinder box. We got the lantern. We're good to go. But we have to be careful how we use it because there's only so much fuel. Alright, run button is finally working. Beginning stage of the game because you're still kind of loopy and you really want to run. Alright, so what is the plot to this game? Because I think I talked over at the very beginning. The plot is simple. You wake up in this castle. You have no memory. You tell yourself, you write yourself a letter, and as you read it when you first wake up, you find out that whatever destroyed your memory, you did it to yourself and did it intentionally. And your goal that you tell yourself is you need to get to the center of the castle and kill Alexander because he's done unspeakable horrors that you erased your memory so you couldn't remember. And of course, throughout the game, as you go, you start uncovering the different memories that kind of lead up to the different things that, led to everything that happened. And it's some pretty dark shit, so. Move boxes, move everything out of the way, you never know what you're going to find. Oh, and be careful how much noise you make.
Because monsters will come and fuck you the hell up. You know that will.
Yay, oil! Doing our thing. Okay.
19th of August, 1839.
I also like the voice acting.
I wish
The voice
I could
acting in
ask
this
how
game's
much
done
you
very
remember. I
Bat
don't know
Orc
if there'll be
smash!
anything left after I
Darn
consume
right,
this
Sam
drink.
Miesa. He will smash to his
Don't be
heart's
afraid,
content.
Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose
Oh,
to
here's
forget.
your letter to yourself. So.
Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak. And one last thing.
Oh, I
His
forgot to
shadow
mention the
is
shadow.
following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back.
That is because
need
you
to
are weak,
escape it as
Daniel.
long
Bat
as you
Orc
can.
could fight the Shadow. In fact, the
Redeem-
Shadow is one of his many enemies that exist in Orc Gotham. I have whooped his ass many times.
You're making that up, dude.
I am not making it up! How dare you call me a liar! I will smash you into the face!
See, that blue flashing light means you've made progress. Let's go to the entrance. It's funny to watch the screen here as I'm playing on my little iPad because it literally is like 2 minutes behind. Welcome to the grand entrance. As you can see, it is in disrepair.
Let us explore.
And this is when you have a
Alexander,
memory
is it
flashback.
inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright, every time you see that white flash, that is a flashback in a memory of something that happened. So I shut up there because you guys can actually hear the story, because the story... Okay, now I gotta try to figure out how the hell to climb out. Alright, so we got some options. We can head down the stairs, or we can head up the stairs. Let's head down first. Wine cellar. You know what? I forget what we have to do. So let's go back to the main hall. As far as I know, there is no stamina amount for your running around. But obviously, the more you run, the more noise you make, the more the monsters are going to try to kill you. So... oh, that's right. Okay, so I have to find acid to destroy this. This is the shadow stuff, so we have to go ahead and try to find a way to kill that.
So he's going to be going on some adventuring, bitch.
Let's head upstairs. That was creepy. Alright, so we're going to be going down there eventually. Like I said, explore everything. There's a lot of things that I miss playing this game. And there's another stairwell there. Archives. Let's go in the archives first. Why? Because we're there.
The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow.
Now, if you guys can hear it, listen to the sound effects and the music. It sounds like humming, and you can hear breathing and a little bit of whispering. And that's the subtlety I always talk about in these games, guys, and in these movies that I always appreciate that these horror games go out of their way to do. It's that little detail. It's nothing, it's not major. They're not, bashing you over the head with it, but it's nice and it's subtle and it adds to the
16th of
mystique.
May, 1839.
Alright, so we're going to be looking for 3
The
journal articles in
unflinching
this area.
African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the
This is
location
to hydrate
of
when
these
I'm doing
vast
well.
plains of nothingness
This is to
remains a
dehydrate
mystery
and punish.
to me.
Although they
When
both
I
taste
asked him about the
fantastic.
tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin
Now, Chad is
the
surprisingly
mother
quiet
of
this
us all.
evening. And I
An
see that
interesting
Chewie
story,
had
in its
the
own right,
audacity to go ahead
but I
and
can't
leave
help
that son of a
feeling
bitch.
there's more.
He might come back.
Later that
Relax, it's
evening,
still early.
we
just got
uncovered a
started. We're
passage
just in
beneath the
beginning parts of
dunes,
game, Meatwad.
leading to a
It's
sand-covered
okay.
stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way, late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial
No matter
chamber.
what the professor
No
is
matter
keeping
what the
from me,
professor
the dig
is
should
keeping
yield
from
something
me, the
interesting
dig
to take back
should
to
yield
London
something
and the
interesting to
British
take back
Museum.
home.
Alright, so we know what we're looking for. In this section, I believe there is a monster, so we're going to have to tread a little bit carefully. Okay, we're in the dark, so we got to be careful. We don't want to go too insane. Alright, we found Article 2. Oh, nope, this is a contract.
I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will run for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Zurich.
I probably should have mentioned the story takes place in the 1800s. In case that wasn't apparent. Nothing so far. We have to be careful and keep an eye on our oil levels. We're in good health. Sanity, we have a slight headache, but we're in good shape. And you also always look around for hiding spots. You never know when someone's going to come barreling through a door.
Number
May,
2!
1839. My hands tremble as I write.
My
I feel a need
hands
to
tremble as I
document
write.
my
I
tribulation,
feel
for
a
I
need to
fear that my
document my
memory will
tribulation,
fail
for
me
I
if
fear that my
linger.
memory will fail me if I
Today,
linger.
I took some
Today I
men
took
and
some men
ventured
and ventured into the
dark,
ancient passage we uncovered.
uncovered.
Our torches burned
Our
faintly in
torches
the
burned
murky air
faintly
as
in
we
the
slowly
murky
made
air
our way
as we
underground.
slowly
The
made
men
our
were
way
superstitious and
underground.
fearful. They
The men
argued
were
loudly, and I felt their
superstitious and
strange
fearful.
language getting to
They
me.
argued
I mustered
loudly,
my strength
and I
and yelled
felt
at
their
them to
strange
continue down the
language
slopes
getting
and
to me.
broken steps.
I mustered my strength
That
and yelled
seriously
at them
was
to
some really
continue
shitty
down the
reading.
slopes
I have to
and
agree with the
broken
meeting on
steps.
this one. That was pretty
The
poor.
crudely
You know what,
carved
guys? You're the ones who
passage
always do all the reading. Why can't I take a
confused me.
turn?
Because we
It
don't suck
looked
at it like
much
you
older
do.
than the
Again, I
4th
have to agree
century
with the
structure we had
meeting.
expected.
No, it figures the one time the
The
two of you
twisting
actually
part
get along.
emerged into a
Somebody
great
wanna read this or no?
antechamber. The
Despite
walls
their
were lined
unearthly
with
quality,
statues
I felt a
unlike
strange
any
familiarity
I've ever
toward them,
seen.
which haunts me
Despite
still.
their
At the far
unearthly
end of the
quality,
chamber,
I felt
a great slab
strange
of stone
familiarity
sealed
toward them,
whatever lay
which
ahead.
haunts me
I gave the
still.
order to raise it. As I
At the
pushed
far
through
end
the
of the
narrow
chamber,
space,
a
the heavy
great
stone
slab of
suddenly
stone
dropped,
sealed off
sealing
whatever lay ahead.
inside.
I gave the order to raise. I was trapped.
I was trapped!
Wow, Meatwad, that you had the easiest time with that fucking thing.
Hey, I can't help it that my timing was perfect. That's all I need.
Shit. Ah. There was just something banging on the door. Oh, I hear the piano. I've never heard the piano before. There is a piano in the next room, so something's playing it. Box. Chest. To open things, you have to actually move the mouse around to open it. So it can be pretty tricky. Alright, every time you see the little thing in the corner that looks like the journal, that means you have an entry in your log that will tell you what your next objective is. So the objective is obviously going to be, we have to get through that door. Yep, there's the piano. Okay, that sound effect's a monster. That's one of the many sound effects. There's different types of monsters in the game. They all make different noises when they're nearby. Usually you hear a and that's when they're really coming. Okay, at this point we really want to use the lights sparingly because you never know what's going to be around. Here's another piano. And that's kind of the downside of doing Let's Play for this, because you spend a lot of time hiding in the dark.
And that's when the game starts to mess with you.
Oh, that's not what we're seeing. something coming. It's quiet now.
Oh no, we're going down! We're going down! Run! Run! And he passes the fuck out. Go figure.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the
Come on,
ground.
chat, what's going on? This is the
Gasping
quietest
for
I've
air,
ever seen
trying
you
to
guys. Are we
focus.
really burned down in this game already?
That's
We
when I
just
saw
started it.
a faint blue shimmer. My weakened
Okay,
body was
flashback
heavy
times.
to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
If we ever go
It
ahead and
was
decide to play the
waiting
sequel,
for me.
Amnesia, the
Enclosed in
Machine
dark
for Pigs.
nothingness, I
Remember
felt
the stuff
myself
about the Orc, you're
drawn
gonna
to
see
the
it.
mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the
Back
broken
awake.
pieces of a
He's
most
still doing his storytelling.
relic.
And we're sealed in. Okay, so we gotta find our way around. Okay, there's the hole in the wall. Remember that hole in the wall. In here, it's just gonna be grabbing a bunch of items. And a flashback.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh, just so you guys know, for those of you that might want to join me in TeamSpeak, I am in just the community channel. I'm not in the private one. So people are allowed to join if they want. Alright, so we need something to break that open. So we need something heavier than a book. How about a rock?
Like a rock.
So the rock kind of hovers in midair. There we go. Again, the blue light means we've made progress. And flashback number 2.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I heard breathing. We are not alone. Local folklore. Basically, they talk about how people in the Brennenburg area continually disappear. And they don't know why. Alright, so we gotta look for a way to open that. There's one. Got a key. Oh shit. Alright, monster breaking in. We hide. Alright, we are hiding, ladies and gentlemen. There is a monster
In the room, and he is pissed! I would totally fight him.
Yeah, you can't fight in this game, Bat Orc. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
I do not care. I can take him with my bare hands. Let me at him.
There's no combat in this game, Bat Orc. How many times did I tell you that? Can't tell if he's there. You have to listen real close to see if he left. monster is gone. We hope.
Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels.
The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public.
Alright, so the wine cellar is one of the areas we can get into, so we're going to be dealing with some people that are supposedly locked down there. This should be interesting. Okay, nothing else in here to get. Search the shelves, we're good. Okay, now we have to be careful because we know there's a monster on the loose. Cut through this way? No, we can't. Oh, shit. Hide, 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 hide! That was me that broke the wall with the rock, Sam. Tree, you've returned! Alright, music has stopped, so the monster is gone. One of the ways you can tell the monster is left is because the music will go back to normal. But don't get complacent, doesn't mean he's gone for long. You guys also just remember, this was like the first game that did that kind of stuff, too. Shit. Monster! Run! Run! Okay, we made it out. First section, done. Ha! Drink the good stuff. Remember when I first played this, it was on my first shitty-ass computer and it took forever to load screens. That would be the shadow. That's this red stuff here. How much damage did I just take? Okay, not good, not much. This shadow stuff, this red stuff, is trying to get to you because it's the guardian of the orb, and it's very pissed that you took the orb. And it's going to keep murdering you until it gets the orb back. Now, the logical question is, why not just give the orb back to it? Then it would leave you alone. Well, Alexander convinces you that if you do that, that the shadow's going to kill you anyway. So the best thing to do is to use the orb to try to destroy the shadow, which is what your character has been trying to do up until you actually started in the game. Fill that. Alright, let's head to the wine cellar. Use the key. We got the key. Okay, we're heading into the wine cellar. Hear footsteps down here. Now, there is another monster down here, I think, so we're going to have to be very careful. Flashback.
Where did the Baron go?
I'm right here!
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Alright, I heard a monster growling. Okay, we're gonna crawl through here. I'm being quiet because I'm listening for where this thing is. Oh, shit. There it is! There's one! Oh, good, he walked away. Woo! Also, if you stare at the monsters for too long, your character will start going insane. So that's the other thing, is you can't look at the monsters too long either. So they kind of screw you in so many different ways. Yes, this game is very Lovecraftian, and I like that. The only other game that's really done the insanity meter well, and I would argue even better than this one, would be, I came out for the GameCube, it was called Eternal Darkness, and I have that, And I'd like to play that again, because I just recently went and found it on GameCube again. It was one of the best games that they ever released for it. It only came out for that system, and they've never re-released it. But I don't know how to actually get the footage from the GameCube up onto the computer here. Okay, sneak, 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 sneak. And again, you have to be really careful when you decide to use your light sources, because these things are attracted to the light. And Alexander, in one of the flashbacks later on in the game, explains why that is. Very cool.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
All right, orpiment. Sneak, sneak, sneak. I like how every time you hear the footsteps, see the dust coming out of the ceiling. Again, it's just that subtlety. Through everything. Again, we're sneaking around. Okay, there's a door that we haven't gone through yet. Okay, we're in a safe room here. Never mind. He's outside. He's outside the door! Can't afford to stay in the dark too long. Now here's our sanity. See how it's red? And now you just have ... That means your character is on the verge of some serious insanity loss. That you're going to start losing health soon. Alright, I think there's one more we have to find. I think we gotta go through these doors over here. Okay, we got the... Oh, great!
Your sanity is now dangerously low!
So much for a safe room. Yeah, that's true, Sam. But you know what? They have to beat down the door, though, to get to you. So the good news is that gives you time to hide. Alright, now see how your controls start getting all wonky? It's because your character's on the verge of going insane. So first things first, we're going to have to use some of our tinder boxes here. We need to get some light in this room, and also so we can save on oil. Okay, you're getting some control back, which means you're getting a little bit of sanity back. So that's good news. Let's turn this off. Alright, control has returned. That's good. It really gets difficult in later stages of the game when you're trying to run and your sanity is so low that you don't have really good control of your character. Alright, so we have to find a way to unbarricade the door here. Listen to all that whispering shit in the background. I tell you, that's the real brains of this game, is in its details. Okay, now we need to get the hell out of here. Alright, that blue flashing light means we've progressed, so we're going to get some of our sanity back, because we reached an objective. And now we're just going to run for it. Now, the careful thing is if you do get spotted, you can run, but it's not a good idea to count on that because the monsters will eventually outrun you. So when you run, you got to find a hiding spot real quick. Right. That's weird. The shadow didn't show up. I wonder if we missed something down there. We now go to the laboratory, which is where we're going to mix all this stuff together to create the substance that we need to go ahead and open that door that leads to the next area. Once again, we're going to explore. Okay, I'm not really seeing much. Alright, so here's a good hiding spot over here. Get some materials. Okay. So far, so good. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so if I remember right, we still have to find... There's something down there. Flashback time.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Question, Baron, is this game giving you any training in running and hiding from Baroness when she's in monster mode? Yes, actually it has. The difference is, though, if I pick up a chair and throw it at her, it will actually have some kind of effect, unlike what will happen in this game, where the monsters kind of shrug it off and then shove it up your ass. Alright, just so you know, this part is Alexander. It's like his personal diary thing. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. And somebody who's not aware of irony, because he's an extremely ironic guy. Alright, and that goes ahead and tells you what you need to do to mix this shit. I've done this a few times, so I kind of already have an idea. So, this goes here. No object to use it on. What the hell are you talking about? No object to use it on. Alright. So, 4 substances. We've got 3, so we're missing 1. Alright, so our way out is collapsed. No going that way. Isn't there another room down here that I saw? Well, if we're blocked in here, it's going to be kind of hard to get the 4th substance. Now let's head back down. I just already had all 4. No, I only got 3. Oil. Yeah, there's definitely a 4th that we need. Search around just in case we missed it over here. It'll be glowing blue, so it'll kind of stand out. Okay, we've got to find the 4th. Alright, so we're going to have to try to climb our way out of here and see if we can find the 4th one. See it down here. Search around one more time just in case. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Alright. What the hell? Come on, I'm right there. Alright, pick up the barrel. Straighten the go. Alright, so we gotta go back into the main area and find the fourth substance. So there's one more missing. Would it be down here? It has to be because the shadow didn't show up in the wine cellar, so it's gotta be down here. Alright, we're gonna do one more pass through the wine cellar. Probably wet ourselves a little bit. Now the shitty thing is all the doors reset. Yeah, as well does the monster, so we don't know where he's gonna be. Oh, there's a door there that those things are banging on. That's lovely. Here we go. This is the room we didn't get to before.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So basically, Alexander had all these guys under his employ and then unceremoniously locked them in here to die. That's loyalty for you. Wilhelm's last words.
My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament.
2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order would want with me and accepted the invitation.
The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition.
I did not. That guy's a liar.
It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been awarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions.
In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly.
Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again.
You're gonna see and hear from them later, folks.
Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in the toast. The wine tasted fine and everything, and my men drank without restraint.
And then so begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against this God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I think I turned the sound off on this thing. I did. Alright, so we're good again. Turning your sound off on this game, not a wise decision. Alright, so we got the last piece. So now we need to go back up the stairs and hope to God we can make it without running in afoul of any monsters who might be hungry and or pissed. That's it, we're gonna run for it. Run! Run! There's the door! You're not running fast enough! What's left of these men are the monsters, never in England. Actually, what's left of the men is they're you find the body parts and stuff. Some of them are the monsters, but a lot of the monsters already existed. Alright, we now got the last substance. The shadow has shown up.
Now we're gonna go ahead and make our potion to go ahead and move past the son of a bitch part.
As you can see, everything is still falling apart. The barrel has magically moved itself back. Because reasons. At least my tinder boxes are still here. Turn. It's forever. There's the season. The magic goo is now ready. We have now got the pot of acid, which works on multiple levels for those you druggies out there. Okay. There we go. Just gotta stay there for a second. And jump.
And jump! Jump!
Crisscross makes you wanna jump, jump.
Man, there's no reference for you. Alright, let's see how much damage we took from that. A few cuts and bruises. Well, we only have one health thing, so we're gonna save it for when we're in worse shape. Okay, let's get past this part. Die, Shadow, die! We're now moving into the next part of the castle. The hardest part of this game, there's two areas that I think are ridiculously difficult. The first one we're going to get to very shortly is the prison. That is the point where most people of this game crap out, because it is extremely nerve-wracking to play. You're pretty much crawling and slowly advancing your way through the whole section.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Dandel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay, wide opening there. Be careful when enemies are near, so that means there's an enemy nearby. Let's get up against the wall. Oh shit, there's one. Let's see this. Didn't see us. A lot of times, if you're caught in the open, see here, all this stuff, this is where, like, some of the people died. If you duck down and stick to the sides, a lot of times they can't see you in the dark. And again, remember, close the doors, because they will look for your light. Okay, in here, we should be good for now.
Closer. Somehow.
And you'll notice, you get us a lot of supplies early on in this game. They're gonna be a lot harder to come by later on. So stack up and use them sparingly. Well,
2nd of June, 1839. It's been more. I found my.
oh shit. Okay. So far, so good. Ugh, it's breathing. Again, search everywhere. You never know when you're going to find something you're going to need. Alright. This part I don't know where I have to go to this part, so... When the screen starts shaking like that and you hear that noise, that means more of the shadow stuff's coming. It's getting too close to you. Stay still for too long and the shadow will eventually get you. Either your insanity or the other monsters do first. Okay, the screen looks blurry. That's because my insanity meter is rather high. It's just one of the many ways the game messes with you, so it's not actually anything wrong with the screen. So don't complain too much.
You know, this game's kind of fitting, you know, the whole craziness factor, considering you're a guy who talks to himself with different voices.
Talks to himself? You're the ones who keep telling me that you're actual people.
And you're the one who's stupid enough to keep believing us. I mean, my God, man, how much does it take for you to learn that we're not really here?
Cellar archives. Alright, we made it to the next area. Shinzone keeps saying that his screen keeps reloading. I think it's on your end, because my screen seems to be going okay. Oh, crap. I remember this area. And now everything's underwater with the water monsters. See? Here he comes. Stay up! Screaming skull. Okay, I think the object's supposed to get us in here. And the boxes are just going to pick up and move along. Ah, you got me, I'm almost dead.
I'm almost dead!
Heal! Heal! Oh shit, that thing did a lot of fucking damage. Oh nope, I went the wrong way again. Damn it! I don't know why there's no one on TS, Lyser. I'm in the community chat. There is ample opportunity for people to join me, and no one has, so... If you want to come into the TeamSpeak server, you guys know where I'm at. There's the switch I have to get to. And then we're on a timer. Later. Now we're basically trying to outrun this thing. Run! 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 Get to the door! 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 We're in! Now here comes monster number 2. Ugh. Who cares? You don't need sound effects. You just come in here and be entertained. And be entertaining. Faster, 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 faster! And we're out! Yes! Woo! We made it! Whew. Gunfire and Five Nights at Freddy's sound effects. Yeah, that's not going to help you in this one. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I forgot this part. Now it's just one giant chase. This way, you want to close the doors behind you. It's going to keep them busy long enough for you to run. Run, 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 run! Shit, that's run, 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 run! We're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there!
Run! Why aren't you running faster?
I'm there. We're there. Woo! We made it! Ha! Suck it, monsters! Suck it! Ugh. Lyser, go look. Friends for Baron to play with. Okay, we are now in a safe zone. I love this theme music too right here. See the centipede blade, the centipede leg baby head? Look at that. Yeah, this one is a safe zone. There's no monsters in this part. There are in the various rooms that are attached to it, but this part is the safe area. Oh god, I remember this part. This part's a bitch. Alright, bear with me folks. It's going to be dark throughout this part because there's just a lot of shit that happens down here, potentially. This is the hardest part before the prison. The end of this area is the prison part I was telling you guys about before. That's when shit starts getting real hard. Monster. Okay, we have a monster outside the door. Again, your cue to the monster is gone is listen to the music. Alright, monster's gone. Usually you're safe with flashbacks.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
God, these flashbacks are creepy. Alright, we lit a torch because we're going to need some light to find our way out of here. But again, use them sparingly and be smart about it. If I remember right, this door is going to be locked. Yep. Okay, we're getting a note, which probably, if I... Hold on. Go in the journals. Notes. Nope, we already did those. Diaries. Did those. The rubble in the cave is hindering further progress. Find a way to get through. Okay. Basically, we got to find a way either around it or through it. Now, as we head back, there's usually a monster that pops up. And again, this area is pretty well lit, so it's not exactly the best place to hide. Cross away here, because I know the left side of this room we have not explored yet. Best bet, stick to the walls. Going real slow. Now we're in the basement area. Kill. Daniel. Motherfucker. Crying in the background. See, I'm telling you, this is the stuff that's so cool about this game.
Oh God, look out behind you!
The user entered this channel kind of beat you to it.
Damn it.
It was a good try, though, Varyar.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess you guys aren't up for joining me tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm here. I've been working. Everyone's kind of working on stuff.
Have you played this before?
I have not.
I know it's not as exciting as Dying Light, but
It's still cool. I've been kind of watching while I work on a few things and wander around my apartment.
So what were your parents doing with the house?
We're selling it. We're done flipping, or we're almost done renovating it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's just a couple little things to do that are easier with my stuff out, so it's time to sell. I'm going over this weekend to finish up a few things.
We're now back to exploring. We're still in the basement area.
User joined your channel.
Hello, user.
Hey,
What's up, Baron?
Not much. How's it going, Lyser?
Oh, not bad.
We're just kind of exploring the basement area here. I think there's a good 2-minute delay on where I'm at and where the stream is.
I think so.
Yeah, just about.
Which I'm curious how it keeps going from, like, it went from 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Yeah, Twitch. What are you gonna do? So, where are you in this game?
Right now.
The basement?
Yeah, because last I was here, you were at the laboratory. Then I got up, unloaded a box, and made a sandwich. And now I'm wondering where you are.
I'm in the next phase of the game, in the next part of the house, and currently I am in a storage area, trying to find an explosive to get past the blockade in the upstairs.
Okay.
And
Wouldn't the explosives draw the monsters to you?
You can't even make tons of noise if they're around. But the idea is not to, draw them to you. You want them to go away from you. Because there's no way to fight them. You run, you hide, or you die.
Yeah.
And this is the first game to really do that aesthetic, too. And most of the really scary parts of the game are either parts where you're trying to hide for a period of time without the character going insane, or you're just trying to outrun everything. And the trick is your character doesn't run very fast, and the things will eventually outrun you, so you have to plan in time when and what strategies you're going to do as you're running.
Now, is that why you keep kind of putting up your lantern and then dropping it?
Yeah, because the monsters are... Well, you also have only a finite amount of resources for your lamp.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you.
That was my next question.
All right, I'm going to go through the menu one more time, only because we have some new people that are here. Here's basically how the game works. This is your health right here, and you guys will see this on the stream here in a minute or two. This is your sanity. The more time you spend in the dark, or if you look directly at the monster, you will start going insane. The game will start messing with you. if you go insane and eventually like your sanity goes too low, you'll either start losing health or your character will start making tons of noise, so the monsters will find you. Over here is over here is tinder boxes. You can use these to light torches and candles to light your way. You only have a finite amount, so you have to use them sparingly. Right now we have over 40, and I'm doing that intentionally because you're going to need them late stage of the game a lot more than what you're going to need them now. And then you have oil for your lamp, and you can find these little jars all around the place, and once this runs out, you're SOL. And that's the scary part to the game, is you don't want to be in a part where you need your lantern and you don't have any more fuel left. So then you're going insane, you start making tons of noise, the monsters find you, or your character
and then they eat
himself.
you.
So.
Oh, so your guy will just, fuck it, I'm out.
Yep.
Nice. Now, with the stuff that you've been, the lanterns and candles that you're lighting, do those draw the monsters, or?
They can if they're in the area. That's why I keep putting my light up and my light down, is because A, I'm trying to conserve, and B, if they're in the area, they'll come right after it. They can't see in the dark. That's why Alexander, who's the main villain that you're trying to find and defeat, keeps the whole place dark when he's not using them directly, is because they can't see. So worst case scenario, if you're caught out in the open, if you duck down and just hide up against the wall, a lot of times they'll walk right past you and not even see you. But if your character is in the process of going insane, or your sanity level is really low, he'll start chattering to himself, or he'll start crying, and that will attract them.
Got it.
And then they'll turn around and spot you. Alright, this area there's always monsters in, so get ready, folks. We're going to have some fun here. Again, you guys are about 2 minutes behind, so it's still coming. We got to find a hiding spot in all this. And there's,
Actually, I'm only about 20 seconds behind you right now.
Really? My stream's like 2 minutes behind. Okay, this room you don't want to light shit in. If you light a candle or you light a lantern, then when you go to hide, you don't want to hide near it.
Right, that makes sense. And is this a good hiding room?
Shit. There he is. You know what? Let's look in that room.
Now, I'm obviously a little behind here, but your vision's kind of pulsing while you're hiding.
That's because you're insane. When you're in the dark and you're hiding, that's when your sanity meter starts going down. Anytime you see a monster, anytime you're in the dark, or anytime your character's staying still for too long, your character will start going insane.
So, you can't just duck into the corner and wait a minute.
What?
Basically, you're saying you can't just duck into the corner and wait him out.
You can, but you have to do it sparingly because you only have a finite amount of time before a guy goes nuts.
Right, that's what I mean. You can't just, stay there.
No.
Yeah.
At least not for long. Well, but that's part of the challenge.
That makes sense.
There's one rod in the inner study rooms. Okay, so we have to go up to the inner study rooms stairs. Did I hear that right? Is that a monster? Yes, it is. We need to go back here and hide. And you can tell by the music changes if there's a monster nearby.
Right.
Now I realize watching the stream, I have way too much light on for a game like this. I should be playing in the dark, but everyone bitches about that.
Absolutely.
All right, hold on, folks. I'm gonna go turn the lights off. I'll be right back.
Creepy time.
All right, I have returned. Turn too many out and we can't see you. Here, we'll do that. And we'll try to put this lower. It's going to take a minute, guys, so bear with me here. You guys still there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still see you just fine.
Yeah, you can take the light off of you. It's good.
Yeah, you'll be fine without it.
Alright, all lights are off now except for the light of my computer's monitor here and my iPad, which is when I'm watching my own stream on. Okay, he's out there. I can hear him breathing. Just want to look enough to see if he's coming. Time for the ghost hunting camera. Yeah, I could break that one out, I guess, but unfortunately I would have to turn the stream off and then reset everything again.
Nah, I think you're good.
Yeah, because this one's not night vision. It is hard. I cannot find a good web camera that also has a strong night vision component to it. I've only got the little dinky one that we use for Orbfest. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is kind of dark on mine. Are you guys sure you can see me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you fine.
From my end, I can.
Doors open, monsters out.
He's coming for that ass.
Prepare your body.
Okay.
It's weird that the candle's like 3 feet in front of you and your vision still starts to pulse.
Well, part of it is you either have to get in the lights to get your sanity back up, or at least it stops it from draining. The way to get it back up completely is you have to make progress, which means you have to achieve one of your current objectives, and that's when the screen flashes blue.
Okay.
When it flashes blue, that means you've hit whatever objective you were supposed to hit for this round. Okay, we're going to back up because he usually comes walking down this side of the hall. Let's go this way. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on the stream, if you can see me, if you have a problem seeing me, let me know. We're going into dark mode because we want ambiance, damn it!
Because we're playing a horror game, bitches, and we're all about the presentation!
Okay, we're heading back out. The other thing you gotta worry about is a lot of times there'll be random gusts of wind and shit that'll come through and they'll blow a lot of your candles and stuff out, so that's the other thing you gotta watch for. Heartbeat I can hear, so I know my sanity's going down again. Alright, do I have all the rods? I think I have to find one.
No. Yeah, you're missing one.
Tinderbox, okay. Heading back down this way. No one's saying anything on the chat, so I'm assuming no one's really watching. Good. Alright, usually when we get back up the stairs here, we have a little bit of an encounter. Yep, there it is. Doorway here, on the side of the light. And now we gotta wait for the music to change. See if that helps a little bit. And we're in the dark awfully long. Let's check our sanity. Yeah, our sanity is completely depleted. We're gonna be in some serious trouble here soon, ladies and gentlemen. We have to hope this monster moves on quickly.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Alright, we're gonna crawl back into the light here, so at least stop it from draining. Hopefully this
Dark
boulder will
and
be enough to
creepy.
hide. Okay, I don't see him. He's not coming down the stairs.
Now, being in the light as you are now, you're not going to regain any at all, or?
It'll be very minimal, but it'll stop draining though. Alright, music is returning to normal. And And remember, you don't want to stare at the monster for too long. So even if you do see him and he's nearby, look at the floor, look away from him.
Got it.
Because that will drive you nuts too. The other reason I lit the lamps early on in the game is so I know which hallway I have to take back to get back upstairs.
That makes sense.
So
Use it as kind of a map.
Right. And again, if you leave doors open, it also shows you areas you've already been to. Okay, we're almost back to the main hall. There's the door. Now we make a run for it. And up the stairs, and we're back into the safe zone. All right, we're good.
There's a safe zone?
Safe zone meaning that the monsters don't appear in.
Ah, okay. That's handy.
But you don't always know it. I know it just I've played this before.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol.
There's not many of them.
As it happens, it's
Yeah,
imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Touch the magical weird ass fountain here. Oh, there's a dead guy on the fountain now. That wasn't here before.
Creepy, creepy.
It's a very suggestive pose too. This fountain is spewing into his apron.
Bow wow.
Okay, let's go in here. Alright, that's the elevator. That takes us down to the prison. We're not ready for that yet, so let's head upstairs.
It's a very demented enema.
To my study. Let's go in the guest room.
We're heading into the guest room.
2 more rooms, and then we have to go turn the elevator back on and head down to the prison, which is the creepiest part of the game, in my opinion. Followed very closely by the choir, which is one of the last zones. Flashback time.
My journal's gone. What would they want with my journal?
Good thing in here is everything's nice and well lit. This was Daniel's room in the storyline. That's why he's having a flashback of looking for his journal. Alexander stole it.
That bastard.
Well, when you find out what they were doing, you can kind of understand why he stole it. And that'll be pretty much the end of your sympathy for Alex.
2nd of July, 1859.
Daniel's Diary of
I
Revelations.
received a letter today.
I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
The French dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
We have now also got a crowbar that the monster is not impressed with, so. If you guys want, I can go ahead and purposely get killed by a monster just so you guys can see what they look like.
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of curious. Because I haven't seen one yet. You've been doing too good a job of avoiding them.
Alright, let's see. Can I just save? Nope. Alright. Here's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get a monster to come in and get killed by it.
Cool.
In fact, let's grab everything first.
3rd of July.
Let's skip the Revelations diary. Just in case it auto-saves after we already found some... Yay, some health!
It's all bright in here.
Yep. Okay, now we go into the inventory.
So, do monsters spawn in this room?
One will eventually break down the door if I remember right.
A key. Please, let it be here.
Laudanum?
Yeah, that's your health. Oh,
Interesting.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Alright, there he is. There's one of them.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Let's see if I can get back in the hall before he gets me.
But hopefully it's safe today.
There's 3 different kinds of monsters you can run into. Ooh, he didn't follow me out. Let's see if he's still in there. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was creepy.
They were some of the men that Alexander took, he experimented on, and he created the substance that reanimates dead tissue. So they're not zombies in the traditional sense, but they're basically people that he horribly tortured and killed.
Got it.
All right,
And then brought back just to torture you.
The monster disappeared. Yeah, that's one of the different types they look like.
Huh. Wonder why that thing fucks with your sanity. It didn't look all that horrible.
Well, keep in mind, those things aren't supposed to exist. And this game takes place in the
4th of July,
1890s.
1839.
Or 1840s, I'm sorry.
That's true. Damn
thank God,
TV
there
and
it
its desensitization.
I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
This game's also like 12 years old at this point, if I remember right. Okay, we got the key that we need to unlock the room. Now we're gonna head back out to the hallway. I missed the monster on my own stream. I was busy looking for the key. Okay, now we'll head down to the study. The other monsters have like metal limbs and stuff, like just horrible things done to their bodies. At one point, you get a real close head-on look for it from the story, but we're nowhere near that part. Okay. Managed to show you a monster and survive. That doesn't usually happen. Usually if you see one, you're fucked.
Once again, I am not getting a turn to play, and this pisses me off.
You know the rule, Meatwad. As long as I'm surviving, I get to keep playing.
Yeah, Meatwad, fuck off.
Hey, fuck you, Lysog. I will fuck you and your imaginary sister right in the ass if I even get the chance. And don't
I will
ask
throw
how
you
I
on-
do it, because
I will
got
throw you
no
on the
fear.
grill.
It's big.
I was gonna say, yeah, for a potential hamburger, he sure gets an attitude about him, don't you think?
I am not a hamburger. Why dare you say that? I am the meat of the gods, woman. I can go ahead and satisfy any bitch that I want anytime I want, and you're just jealous of my prowess. And I'm just sick and tired of people giving me crap when I know that this is just full of shit.
It's hard to be jealous of an ingredient and something I can get for $1.99.
No,
worth a lot more than
$1.07 from McDonald's.
Menu.
And these are some of Alexander's earlier experiments. And they explain what exactly Alexander is later on. He's not exactly human.
Is he a demon?
No.
Pig dog.
No demons in this one.
Why don't you take the axe with you?
Because you can't pick it up.
Oh,
that's retarded.
In the later game, in the sequel, which takes place in like 1899 on Christmas Eve, you actually do find guns, but you can't pick them up and use them. And
That is
That's when you
retarded.
fight the pig monsters.
yeah, that is because I mean, obviously, if Alexander reanimated them, you could unanimate them.
And this is the notes that we're finding now are Alexander's notes written in the 1600s. So now at this point, you know Alexander's over 200 years old at least. Flashback to
Let's see what you have to offer.
Oh, I've never unlocked this one.
What did you unlock?
It's a sound effect of Alexander torturing a dog.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But
Not
I
cool,
can
yo.
sense
Not
it.
cool.
It's
No,
definitely
seriously.
there.
Do it to people, yeah. Don't do it to dogs.
No, he started
If we've
with
learned-
dogs. He
You know
eventually
what?
had to graduate. Oh, that's why, because there's a dog's head on the table here. Ugh.
If we've learned one thing from Michael Vick's Trials and Tribulations, it's that Americans won't tolerate such things.
Leave Rover alone! Hashtag. Okay, we have to find a way around that.
Technically, it's supposed to be hashtag leave the dog alone.
Well, that's the game saying that we have to break this window. So we need something to throw. Let's go back and get a book.
Use the dog head. Use the dog head.
I will use the dog head. Come here, doggy. We now have the dog's head. Here, I will rotate it so you guys get a better view of it. There's the bone. There's the head. And now we're going to use it to break some windows. Bye-bye. And that blue light you just saw is the progressing. And now you can see the forest. Jump. Jump. That red stuff you see down there is the shadow that is stalking you. That's the shadow of the orb. It wants the orb back. But Alexander has told you that even if it gets the orb back, it is still going to murder you. Because it doesn't like the fact that you took the orb. Now let's go get Alexander's memory here. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries! From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. Some foreshadowing, what's going to be coming later on in the game. Get some oil here. Alright, there's the instructions on how to open the, or how to work the elevator. We got the last flow cycle piece. Let's go in here and search, make sure we got everything. You can hear what sounds like a screaming dog somewhere in the building. Which at this point is probably a ghost. A lot of the noise and stuff you hear are pretty much the hauntings. So you don't actually get to see a ghost head on. But instead you have giant ass monsters. And there goes a tree collapsing in the woods. Oh, lovely. Oh, there's the thing oil I almost missed. Okay, we have the last thing here. Let's get out of here and let's head for the elevator room so we can get to the prison. Also, Meatwad, they used to sell your kind for 79 cents. 89 cents if I wanted a burger with cheese. And then Lyserg posts a link in here in the chat for those of you that want to get a better idea of what the monsters in this game look like without having to worry if your character going insane. However, you do have to worry about you going insane because these monsters are kind of creepy to look at. There's the shadow shit showing up. Okay, elevator area.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Alright, so it tells you about the elevator. We got the key. Alright, let's head on in and get this elevator going. Amnesia has also posted a link in here that shows some of the creatures as well. Okay, we're now in the elevator room. So now we search.
5th of July, 1839. Professor, I was...
Alright, Daniel talks about his experiences with trying to figure out why the shadow is trying to kill him. And everybody he comes in contact with dies because of the shadow. Okay, we need to get right over here, and I don't want to waste all my oil. Alright, now we gotta figure out what to do with these switches. Let's go in the journal. Mementos, no memories, no mementos are available. Notes. Elevator machine instructions. Adjust the levers to the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Alright, so we have to get these switches to be 8 and 8. Okay, I think I got this already. 3 plus 3 plus 2. 1 plus 5 plus 2. That should be 8. You guys watching the stream? Tell me if my math is right here. 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8. 1 plus 5 plus 2 is 8. So that should be good to go.
That's right.
Yep, yeah, you got it.
I think it's the fastest I've ever done that puzzle. Ooh, there's 3 bucks back there.
We can do simple maths.
Huzzah!
It's not the simple math, it's getting them both. It's getting both sides to have the math right. Okay, so that's good to go. Anything down here? No, that's just a spot we can hide in if we need to. Let's head down. running at this point because this area doesn't usually have much in it as far as monsters go. These boxes, because you don't have scenes behind it. And yes, I know it does get annoying that I keep pulling the lantern out and closing it, but again, the reasons for that is because you only have so much fuel you can use. And, you know, monsters, they don't...
14th of July.
That is true.
And the monster, well, you know, I don't want to say because that actually kind of ruins the story element. Okay, so now we got to put the cooling rods in. And now we just got to figure out which one goes where. The Trinity. So you're the Trinity, so you go here. Flow cycle, I'm assuming you're the circle then. What's you? 4 phase, yep, you're the square. All rods are in place. Right. Grab the cogs. I know we're going to need this, because they don't just put that there for no reason. Here's another one we'll come back for. In fact, here. Alright, so we got to find 3 cogs. Got that light on, so we're right there. I finally have enough tinderboxes, I'm not afraid to use a few here.
17th
Grab
of
the last
July.
journal, because we want to make sure we get everything, because we're completionists. We want to make sure we get it all. Okay, we need to find one more. Is there one in here? No, this is the coal room, so we just gotta find the coal. Yeah, the puzzles in this game aren't too bad. They're not too hard to figure out. They give you enough clues. Okay, that's 3. That should be enough. Burner's now full. We still need to find one more wheel.
Behind the boxes on the far wall.
Got it. I see it. Okay, they're all in. We'll start the flames. Fire! Fire!
We just got caught up in the crossfire.
The machine needs more work before it will run. What the hell else does it need? Got the fuel, got the cogs. Did we not get the numbers right?
Go back to him.
Okay, well, let's see if we got the flows in here right. Is it paper ready to grab? No, that's just a book. Okay, heading back upstairs. That's the way out of the area. Yeah, we have to have something wrong here. I don't know what we could have wrong, though. Unless maybe that's supposed to be 4? I don't think so.
Wait, they're both supposed to add to 8, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. So we are off. We do have this wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's put these 2 back up. So we need these, all these levers, 3 have to be down, 3 have to be up, and they both have to equal 8. Let's do that. That. And that. No, because this is still 5 that leaves us. 6. It's 2. Okay. So how much is this one? That's 6 right there. So we have 8 here, and we have 9 up here. So we're still 1 off. Okay. Think. 4.
I got it.
Alright. Talk me
First
through it.
First two down.
Okay.
and then the next 3 up, and then the last one down.
Got it. Good call. Now we'll go turn the elevator on. See, folks, this is why this is a team effort here on Baron Busts. And all the way down to the bottom here to go ahead and turn the elevator on. And then we head to one of the hardest parts of the game, the part that everybody craps out on when they play this game, because it is quote-unquote too freaking scary. And it is the scary.
The dungeon, the prison.
Yep.
The sex dungeon.
Yeah.
Think about the sex dungeon in this game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nasty. I'm not kidding either. When I talk about the prison part, it is such... It keeps you on edge because everything you go, there's monsters everywhere. And you never know when they're going to show up. And it just is just a very dark and foreboding area. It's actually like a brilliant masterwork piece of horror gaming. Even the people that finish the game say that's the part where they had to take a break from it.
Creepy.
That elevator wasn't safe.
Well, it's 1840, so I'm sure it's not safe at all. The shadow is now catching up. They're still pissed.
No!
They have now crashed. The morning sun flickered between the pine trees as the carriage approached the castle, a faint memory of reflections. We are now in the prison, ladies and gentlemen. There, I got my liquid courage going. We are set. And hopefully, if it actually drops to negative 15 degrees tonight like it's supposed to, then I won't have school in the morning, so I don't have to worry about getting up. And no, I don't actually go to school, ladies and gentlemen.
This way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden.
Cool.
This
Since
is
I'm
where
Baron, then
criminals
does that
are
mean
locked
one of my
up.
responsibilities is to be a prison Baron too?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
That will make more sense to you, gentlemen, when you get to that part.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, Tree.
Ah, okay. Now I get it.
You are in the hills of Prussia. I forget, is Frictional Games, are they Swedish? No, I don't think they're Swedish.
No
they're
idea.
not American, though. To unbury the way here. If somebody would like to do the research on that, I'd appreciate it. Okay, here goes.
What's the company's name again?
Frictional Games. I can't wait for their next one, Soma. That's supposed to come out later this year.
Swedish.
Yeah. Helsingborg, Sweden.
We're now in the prison. Oh shit, that was quick. Okay, we have a monster knocking down a doorway somewhere nearby. We're in the dark though, so we can't see it. Gotta wait for the music to stop. We're supposedly in the clear now. This is definitely an area you want to use your tinder boxes very, very sparingly, because you have no idea which hallway you're going to have to run down and when. Alright, left to right. Let's go to the right. Again, we are going to use our tinder boxes to light up the walls here, just so we know which hallways we've already been in. See the rats everywhere. Ugh.
Better than spiders.
That is true. Shit, we're out of oil. Oh, no, good. Refill. Okay, we can move the bed here, so let's move the bed. Why are we able to move the bed? Is there anything here? No. Okay. Okay, this room is clear. this hall so we can hide down here if we need to. Okay, we're now sneaking down. Hear the whispering in again. Okay, stairway going up. Let's keep going to the left. This is also one of the longest parts of the game, too. It's exceptionally difficult when you don't know where the hell it is you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. The benefit I've got is having played this a few times, I already kind of have a general idea of where you're supposed to go. And there's no doorway to hide in this room, so... Cool, we got a mallet. We got a hammer. So we're going to be knocking something down at some point. Back out.
Why not use it on the monsters?
Shit. 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 Oh god, I hope I'm hiding well. Okay, monster knocked down the door as we were walking to it. It's coming from your ass, really? Screw you, Lyser. Why am I so low?
Yeah.
Is my volume really low, guys?
Not to me.
Okay, music is back to normal. Let's move. You're referring to the game music, Vampy? That's because people were complaining it was too loud. So I went ahead and turned it down. Oh shit, monster.
You would think they have sturdier doors.
They're metal.
But the monsters can knock them down. They're not sturdy enough.
No, I sound so low. Huh. Let's see if we can fix that. If it'll let me. OBS. Well, it's got my my volume up pretty high, and my mouse won't work as long as the game's open. Let's see if I can tab over to it. Nope, can't tab over to it. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to deal with this, because the only way to fix it is to cancel out of the game.
And we don't want to ruin the ambiance.
Okay, I guess I can't go in that room. Again, remember, close the doors behind you as you're going through. You never know when someone's going to be walking through the hallways. Okay, this room's clear, nothing else in here. Let's head back out. Now I think this should be a lot that the thing's going to come out. Nope, can't get in there yet. Okay, we are now on the move again. And again, we're going to move mostly with the lantern off because, again, these things are attracted to light. And if they see it, they will kill you. Let's head up. Oh, shit. We got a monster sighting. And of course, I have to hide in the room with the candle because that was smart! There are only 2 people streaming this game right now, and we are number 1, says Shinzon. Yay! Woohoo!
Fuck yeah!
You sound fine, Lyserg, and the game is fine. He is just low. Well, like I said, there's not much I can do about that.
Use your outside voice.
I am using my outside voice, damn it!
You know what? I think that's the reason I moved my my mic up a little bit further, because everyone keeps bitching about how I breathe into my mic.
And now everyone's like, I can't hear you!
Well, you know what, folks? To hell with all yous. Alright. Still waiting for the music to change. At least we're in the light, so our sanity won't go down that much, although it doesn't really have much farther to go anyway. Okay. Amnesia is like, woot? Yes, woot is a celebratory cry of enjoyment and victory.
But you're neither winning nor anywhere near victory.
I am both, damn it. I'm still alive, aren't I?
Yeah, but you're in a monster-infested castle in their dungeon.
And I'm still alive.
For now.
Screw you, Lyserg. You know what? I am gonna make it through.
This might be the first time he's ever played without dying. And I can see that because I still have not gotten a chance to play.
That's because you suck, Meatwad.
No, it's because this jackass finally learned how to play a freaking video game without dying every 30 seconds. And it's
You
still
know what?
not fair to me.
I always thought Bad Orc was a better character than you were.
Ha! It is true! I am a much better character! Ha 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 ha!
You're not a better character. That people clued in for me, not you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We definitely pissed the monster off. Duck, duck, duck. Wow, we're getting really dizzy. Our character's going nuts. Alright, stay down! Stay down! You see how everything's getting like really hard to control? That's because my character is really low in sanity. We're now gonna head down this way. Flashback time.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Just hit it with the hammer.
I think I need to find that chisel. There's still a couple other rooms I gotta search, so... Let me see. Yeah, using this tool alone is not enough, so I have to find a chisel. It should be in one of these rooms here off to the side. This is just part one of the prison. Ooh, you see all the bugs crawling across the screen? My guy is definitely going batshit crazy. That is the game now messing with us. So you better hope there's no monster nearby or we are really screwed.
If only they were spiders.
Where is she?
And I will fry you up in on a grill.
You will not, because I is the Meatwad, and I is taking over, because I is sick and tired of sitting here taking this crap from you guys every 30 fucking seconds. So now it's Meatwad time, baby. So now we got the chisel, and now we're just going to go ahead and open this door. We're just going to go out and face the future.
You know, Meatwad, I would laugh my ass off as the moment you open that door, a monster comes down the hallway and eats you.
That's not funny, because you know why? I've got a hammer. I'll fight his ass. The only reason you don't want to do it is because you're too afraid that it's going to go ahead and beat you when you know that you can go ahead and deal with this shit anytime you want.
Okay, we found a secret door. We are now opening. That we were able to chisel open. We got a little bit of oil, and that's about it.
Hey, who's playing this game? I said I was taking over.
You might not want to yell so much, Meatwad. You might not be able to hear this monster when it's coming for you.
That really kind of got me. I spooked, man. I spooked.
If you guys really want the full game experience on this one, definitely turn the volume up for the ambient noise. I know you have to worry about Meatwad yelling because he can't control himself, but...
Because Meatwad is a pussy.
So
That's
he's now
true.
gonna hammer this door open, and now he's heading down to the next part of the prison.
I think Meatwad talks to control his own nerves.
Meatwad does not get nervous. Meatwad just gets brave. That's all he is. He
I
is
think
the
he talks
beacon
to
of
conceal
bravery.
the fact. I think that Meatwad talks to conceal the fact that grease is coming out his butthole.
Shut up!
Ooh, Meatwad has no comeback.
You know what? Shut up, Barry. You're supposed to be more supportive. Aren't I supposed to be one of your split personalities? Well, then why the hell are you not defending me more often? No, instead you're throwing me down. You know what that does for my self-esteem? It destroys my self-esteem. And the more my self-esteem gets destroyed, the more your self-esteem gets destroyed. And I'm sick and tired of dealing with it.
Meatwad, I'd say that Baron threw you
You're-
under the bus, but I think instead it's on the griddle.
Oh my god, I will kill you! I will stab your eyes out with my dick! It is gonna happen!
You're just a ball of meat. You don't have a dick.
What dick?
I am all meat! I am every lady's dream! That's all I
So
am! All I am
you're
is
saying
meat.
that you're just a dick?
That seems appropriate.
I was proud of being a dick. It's better than being a bitch like you.
Shots fired. Baroness is now
Seriously.
crawling around wearing my tiger hat.
Oh,
You might
I
have seen
saw
her
a tiger.
on the screen here. Okay, we are in the northern block. Where are you going?
I'm going to eat a cookie that Baroness baked for me.
It won't budge. Okay, there's a doorway we can't get through. Oh great, this is the doorway area where the monster was started screaming when I touched the gate. Lovely! You can see dark hallway, hallway with some light. Let's go to the kitchen. We're gonna go down the dark hallway. Because, you know, that's an intelligent, you know, response. All I saw was a tiger moving in the corner, says Vampy. Yes, that was Baroness wearing my tiger hat. I love my tiger hat. That is true, I do love my wife more. As if there needs to be some kind of comparison. Alright, this is the room we have to come back to later. Again, we're using lights to go ahead and mark what hallways we've already been in. And as long as we can get up up those stairs, we can actually close that door and have time to hide before they break it down. Okay, we already went down that way. Where are we going now? We're going to storage.
Sam, bacon is never optional.
Bacon makes everything better. I don't care what it is. Whether it's steak, whether it's breakfast, whether it's sex, it always makes everything better. Okay, sneak, sneak, sneak. Okay, there's an area we can hide in right there. Uh-oh. I just heard something whisper. No, that wasn't you. That was in the game. But if you're whispering too, stop it. Alright, we're going in dark mode. All lights in this room except for my monitor and my iPad are off. I have an iPad mini, so it offers just enough light. Okay, where are we going? Storage. Now, I know it's not quite as freaky to watch this on a stream because you can't enjoy the little subtleties that this game does when you're not playing it, you know, directly, but it's still so great. This... Shit. See him down at the end of the hall?
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
Get her back!
Okay, there's a monster in the hall. We managed to sneak past him. We're now in a dark cell room, so we should be good. Okay, music is returned to normal.
2nd of August, 1839.
Daniel's Diary,
I've arrived at the
Brennenburg.
village of
I have arrived at
Altstadt.
the village of Altstadt.
It's a
Hey, who's
haven in the
playing
midst
this
of a
game? I
vast
said I
forest,
am!
and the last stop
It's a
before
haven
my
in the midst of
final
a vast
destination.
forest, and it's the last stop
Castle
before my final
Brennenburg.
destination, Castle
It's late in the
Brennenburg.
evening,
Blah, blah, blah,
the
I'm
outrider,
whining. Go to the
who
next
has been with the
page.
I've arranged
I
for
have arranged for a
their
bed
new
into a
life.
mural,
The
whatever the
village
hell
is
that
only
is.
in.
The village is
And I'm
only
now waiting
in,
for
and
the
I'm now
sun to
waiting
rise.
for the sun to rise.
try
I try to
to
sleep, but as I close
as I
my
close
eyes, I
my
see
eyes,
men who fell victim
I
in
see the
London.
men who
My
fell
fear and
victim in
shame
London.
forces me to
My
witness the
fear
same
and
scenes
shame
over
forces me
and
to witness the
over.
same scenes
Wow, could that be any
over
more
and over.
melodramatic?
No,
They
I
are
definitely
dead
can.
because
They're
of me.
dead because of me. Because of me! Because of me!
That's a little too far.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
Now you're just making it sound dumb, Meatwad.
I was making it sound dumb. I was making it sound like fan-fucking-tastic acting.
Says the ball of meat.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna knock down that door.
He escaped. Where is he now?
Ooh, Alexander's talking to the monster. Oh, he's knocking down the door. He's knocking down the door! He's in the hallway. Now we got two monsters we gotta worry about. You know, on the bright side, at least these things get killed by the shadow if they don't get me. Okay, music is still going. You can still hear the breathing in the hallway, so we're in hide mode. I apologize for it being dark. I don't dare turn my light on right now. Trey's asking who are these pussies? That would be Meatwad and Batwork.
I am not a pussy. I am just busy fighting crime. Crime does not fight itself.
Sometimes it does.
It does not! I have to be the one fighting crime, because otherwise crime will not fight itself and it will just keep going on in an endless cycle.
Doesn't it happen anyway every time you like arrest guys like, you know, Orc Joker and you put them in jail, they just end up back out on the streets anyway? Wouldn't it be a lot more beneficial to actually support something like the death penalty?
That is not morally correct. It is more morally correct to let him escape consistently, murder people consistently, than it is to put them to death and then save thousands of lives in advance.
No, I guess that's superhero logic for you.
Yeah.
Sneak, 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 sneak,
Damn,
sneak, sneak.
damn superheroes and their
Silliness.
yes, and their stupid moral compasses.
Misguided.
Okay, we found a well-lit room, which is not usually a good sign. Good supplies, need oil, need oil, need oil. Picked up a glass jar. Alright, so we got our first item that we need. I think we gotta find some rope next. Basically what we're gonna do is to get out of this area, there's a door that has a solid lock on it, and we have to get some acid to go ahead and burn the lock off. So we got the jar for it. Okay, and up the stairs. Being nice and quiet. Oh, shit. We're now hiding again. Really? You're gonna call Meatwad a mad cow diseased piece of meat?
Yes.
You can't just say it. You don't just have to type it. Unless all these people aren't really watching it or they have the audio turned off. Why would you do that? This is golden shit right here. Golden shit. That just sounded kind of wrong, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say phrasing.
Golden shit. La, 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 la. Okay, music has changed, so we're back to normal. Heading back out. Alright, so we went to storage. We went down that way. Let's head into the dark. Oh, alright, so here's the door we're eventually going to have to melt off. Alright, so we know where we're going to end up. So kitchen to get the acid, storage to find the way out. I think I might have put on too many lights in this hallway. Oh, so far so good. Okay, we left those doors open so we can go and hide if we need to. That was a dead end. pretty sure we still have to find the rope. It's down here. Did we already go down here? No, we did not go down here yet. No, or nope, this is the way out. Okay, never mind. That was a different door. Okay, flashback time.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer.
Batwork is the greatest hero. Why does the city have the
You
worst?
can't go outside!
Ooh,
It's
Batwork!
too dangerous!
Epic Lurker brings up a good point. Why does your city suck so bad?
I doubt
Very valid
that
point.
very much.
Just because I am a great superhero does not mean I do not need help. That is why there are things like Orc Robin and Orc Girl, and of course the wonderful Justice League, or as what I like to call them, the League of Badasses. Because seriously, what kind of name is Justice League? It just sounds like a bunch of namby-pamby goody two-shoes. I prefer to have people know that we are ass-kickers first and foremost. And if the police were even somewhat competent, this would take care of itself as well.
Monster, 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 hide, 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 hide. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll knock this door off for us. Stay down, don't look, don't look. Remember, if you keep eye contact with the monster, you start going nuts. Sammy Asa says job security. That's a good point. He's whispering. He's growling. He's nearby. Can't stay in the dark for much longer. Come on, go away, monster. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, monster. Of course, yelling that doesn't actually make him go away, but man, wouldn't that be cool? Voice activation. Please make monster go away. Holy crap, it's 12:30? Damn, I'm playing this for a while. We'll keep going.
God damn. Yeah, it's late.
The only thing I got going on tomorrow is, you know, a job that pays me money. Nothing important. So you work with emotionally and behaviorally disturbed children. So what? You're playing video games. We understand.
Well, this seems like training. I'm just saying.
Yes, if they come into my room, as long as I hide in the corner and don't talk to them, I won't go insane.
There you go.
Okay, we're back on the move now. Monster's gone. Maybe all I needed was the glass jar. I could have sworn I needed something else, though. Alright, so we need to head back towards the kitchen, then. I could have sworn there was another area I had to explore yet. And again, I keep turning the lamp on and off because A, resources, and B, you don't want the monster to know where you're at. Okay, I didn't see much down there. Shit, which way do we go? Let's go this way. As you can see, it is pretty easy to get lost down here. And again, worst case scenario, when you're out in the open, just stop and hug the wall, because a lot of times they won't see you. Here we go.
Hey, anybody, help!
Christ, I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this?